ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, hope you guys are doing good. It is now March 2nd. We are in the new month. Anyhow, once again, everybody's favorite couple, quote unquote, is viral all over social media. So let me go ahead and take you guys back a few weeks, back to around February 13th. So if you guys don't know, Chrisean was down there at the Super Bowl. She was enjoying her time in Glendale, Arizona. And basically, as she's walking around Super Bowl doing her thing, she ends up running into Rick Ross, a.k.a. Ricky Rose.
Shout out to all the pair.
And he's super excited, like, oh my God, it's Chrisean. You're the crazy girl on the internet that goes viral every other day. So Chrisean, of course, is shocked that Rick Ross, sees her and recognizes her. And Rick Ross wants to take a picture with Chrisean because apparently he's a fan, right? So they take a picture together. No big deal, no harm, no foul. But Blueface was not feeling it. And so basically, Blueface DM'd her. Once he saw the picture, he took a screenshot of it. He DM'd Chrisean, and he says, could never be my bitch, but I get it. You new to this shit for real. So that type of shit excites you. It's really nothing wrong with it. I'm just a different type of nigga with my bitch. That's why I told you long time ago, you really don't want the spot. Child, the way he writes and spells, honey. But, bless his heart, okay? Then she says, what? He literally got a pic walking past. I don't know why everyone trying to get a pic with me. I'm not in his face. He literally caught me off guard while I'm waiting for my car with Zeus in them. And then she goes on to say, you're being weird, bro. Shut the F up. Like, for real, stop talking to me sideways. You invited bitches that jumped me to your birthday and took pictures and let them shake their ass on you. I'm not sure what the F you keep trying to act like. Stop talking to me like you dumb as fuck, for real. So folks were shocked. That went viral all over social media. This is the same guy that said that, if she's pregnant, it's not his child. He doesn't trust her. But he's definitely feeling a way that she's taking pictures with Rick Ross.
Shout out to all the pair.
So now we fast forward a few days later. They're on live and he's still bothered by the whole situation. And so then he basically tells her, I don't like the fact that these rap niggas are steadily in your face. And so they end up bringing up the whole Lil Baby situation. They start going back and forth about Lil Baby sliding in the DMs. So people are shocked by this, like, oh my God, not Lil Baby, one of the biggest artists in the world, sliding in Chrisean's DMs. Let me go ahead and show you guys a video of them going back and forth on live. Go ahead and check this out.
Hi, nigga. I think you be letting too many rap niggas be in your face. I'm walking.
They'll be in my face.
Yeah.
Do you believe him?
You gonna be in your face?
No. That picture you got was...
So that picture I got was what? Was who? Who that picture? On my Twitter, in your face.
It was Lil Baby, but it wasn't like...
Huh?
You are like, oh God. It wasn't even like that.
Oh, baby.
We was talking about you, work.
You and Lil Baby were talking about me.
What? You think you was being like cool, not too friendly.
All right. You good now?
You can call it, say, oh man, it's good, like.
What y'all was talking about me? What y'all was saying about me?
Nothing, I was just saying how you just like...
I just like what?
You my manager.
Oh, now you're a manager. Oh, now?
And,
right.
wait, you are my nigga.
All right.
We just crazy. What? You know, everybody that I see, they be talking about how crazy you are. In real life.
Right.
Babe, it was nothing like that.
That's all you said? He didn't say nothing like that? Oh.
What you want me to say?
What he said? What he said? What he said?
What? Got potential?
Potential to what? Fuck him?
Nah, I'm a dope for real. Why you saying it like that? It was an innocent conversation.
What else he said? Don't lie. God's watching.
Yeah, I gotta say it.
Yeah, what he said?
I can say it again.
No. I would say it to us. We here. The mukbang, what he said?
You want me around and shit?
He want you around?
Yeah, but like, probably to work, you know?
Work?
Level up.
Level up?
It was an empowerment conversation. It wasn't like...
Y'all had an empowerment conversation at 5 a.m.?
What? That was the after party.
Oh, y'all had an empowerment conversation at the after party? For him all up in your face like this? Yeah, that's work.
What?
Damn near up in my face, cuz, like what? Okay. You wanna fuck me too? Like, damn, cuz, wanna fuck me?
Hey, chill out. First of all...
Any nigga in your face is in my face. I'm right on your neck, like.
All right, so you guys just saw that video. So after the video went viral, Lil Baby slid back in the DMs and said, "It's Baby. Why people saying I was in your DMs? Why you ain't tell them I'm Big Brother? I hate that shit." So then after all that went down, Blueface was like, "Today I got time, cuz, okay?"
Today I got time, cuz. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. Nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I don't fuck with you, cuz you disrespecting me. I go hard, cuz.
Blueface was not here for Lil Baby jumping in his so-called bitches DMs. You know, that's what he loves to call Chrisean, honey. And he went straight SY Crip on Lil Baby. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys these messages that he posted on social media. Check this out. Met my bitch one time, talking about he Big Brother. You ain't no son to me. The truth can never be a diss. Then he goes on to say, I run this shit on SY. Be mad if you want to, bitch. Post my messages and I'm bleeding everything that comes through my territory without checking in. Welcome to death row. Then he goes on to say, you in her DMs. I'm in this bitch phone on SY Crip. Blueface is such a Crip. The way he writes, the way he talks. Child, okay. Anyways, moving on. Anything that makes rock boom, I'm all for it. Even if I gotta look bad, I ain't bringing her to the top for you niggas to play fake Big Brother and fake like you want to work for a picture or some pussy. Let's do business or move around. It's very simple. I invested in this a long time ago. Then he says, you want to work with Rock, call Blue, or I'm bleeding you unprofessional every time. Then he says, I ain't even got to go through the phone Rock gave, cause my number, he been texting the whole time. All right, so now fast forward to yesterday, Blueface and Chrisean sat down with Bootleg Kev, and basically they got to talking about, you know, how he feels like Lil Baby and Rick Ross want to have sex with Chrisean. He also says that he does not believe that when men and women do features, there's usually, you know, it's usually about sex. And he's also saying that a lot of guys will use females and say, yeah, you know, I'll jump on a feature with you. And then the song never gets released once they slept with the women. So this conversation was definitely interesting. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
The fact
But
that
it
we
works.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, we really don't give a fuck about what y'all think, but
Right.
like when we going through our things and we don't get what's going on, you know. So to her, it might seem like I'm tripping off her taking a picture or whatnot.
Right.
Right. But to me, it's more like I'm on some business shit. Like it's not a. It's not if it's not like a beneficial look. I personally don't agree with it.
Well, technically, are you her manager?
Yeah. Like I signed her, so she like my art.
So she signed
that's
you as
what
an artist,
yeah,
and she's
so-
your lady.
Exactly.
And she's your baby mom.
Exactly.
Your
So
soon
it
to
just
be
gets
baby
more
mom.
complicated. So it's like when people like say like, oh, she's
Complicated.
More, she's
You
more lit
made
than
it
you.
complicated.
Look, so when people be like, she's more
Boy.
lit than you, it's like
That's a good thing. Because she signed to you. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, right.
You think I bring somebody to cap them and be like, I want her to get to where I'm at? Like,
So let me figure. So this is the thing, though, right? Because if we think about her as an artist, because she has music and she is signed to you, because I saw you did get you got kind of mad about her taking a picture with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And communicating with Lil Baby on some big bro shit. Yeah. As an artist, wouldn't it be
so annoying?
Well, wouldn't it be smart for her to network with Rick Ross and Lil Baby for her career?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because they're not gonna.
Well, he said, why not?
It's not gonna be real networking. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be like.
Because if I'm managing an artist and they can chop it up with Rick Ross or chop it up with Lil Baby, who's one of the hottest artists in the world, I would encourage that.
Not when they're trying to fuck. That's what he's trying to say.
It's different with females.
So do you think they're trying to fuck?
He says it. I just be like, I don't.
She knows. She like to play around.
So like Lil Baby chopping it up with you, calling you big bro or his big bro, which you didn't like. Obviously, I saw the tweets.
Yeah. No, that was the throw off. That's not what he was telling her while he was in front of her type shit. You know?
So when he was in front of you, was it like more like what's good? Or was it like, hey, I see what you're doing, you're killing it?
That's what he was like.
That's what I figured, right?
Yeah.
Expensive some is not worth no.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Are you saying that she would have to have sex with the artist to get the feature? Do you think, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
I don't think that's the case with a lot of guys, man. I don't know.
That's why you stay doing this thing and I stay doing this thing, all right? Because you clearly you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing that's going on. You don't know nothing that's going on. No, I don't even do songs with females like that.
So like Drake,
I'm saying there's a lot of unreleased songs between males and females that had sex, and these songs never were released.
They were
That's
never.
What I'm saying.
Why weren't they released?
We will never know.
All right.
All right, so you guys just heard the interview. Now, I will say this. I don't think Blueface is lying because you got a lot of guys in the industry and you got a lot of girls, beautiful women who want to make it in. They want to be female rappers and singers. And you have guys who will use their power, to get sex out of these women. Like, oh, you're going to have to sleep with me. You're going to have to top me off, to get this beat or to get this feature. It's going to be a sexual transaction. Does that happen all the time? Of course not, but it does happen. And it depends on how big the woman is. Now, by his logic, did he get some from Cardi? Because remember, I didn't even know who the hell Blueface was until the Tatiana remix. I didn't know until he did the Bust Down Tatiana remix with Cardi B. So by his logic, he didn't sleep with Cardi, but I can say the reason why he didn't, because she was technically a bigger star than him, if not bigger. If the woman tends to be a big star, they're going to do everything right. There's going to be lawyers and, they're going to give her the red carpet treatment. It's going to be a whole lot of respect when it's an established female rapper, okay? But when it's an up and coming or somebody who does not have a name or a buzz, a lot of men do take advantage. A lot of men in the industry do take advantage. It's no different than the shit that Harvey Weinstein was doing. How if it's a more seasoned actress, he do to act a certain way. But an actress on the up and coming and trying to make a name for herself, all of a sudden they find themselves on the casting couch. Now, again, everybody's grown. If you choose to go down that route, that's your business. But he is telling the truth because that does happen. So imagine you're a young female, you're trying to break into entertainment. You feel like you're the best rapper on your block. And you end up, hooking up with a big producer and he's supposed to make all your dreams come true, only to find out that, no, he wants you to sleep with him. And some women will do it thinking that's going to help them. And then all of a sudden they find themselves shelved because he was just running game. So I get Blueface saying that he doesn't want that for Chrisean, because even though Chrisean is very popular online, let's not act like her music is hitting the billboards. Let's not act like she has number one hits. So I get him, speaking on that aspect of it, but to keep it real, I feel like, yes, it does happen. He's not lying. But I think he's really trying to scare her and frighten her and make her feel like nobody will ever really like her for her or ever really want to work with her for who she is, that the only thing that she's worth to these men in the industry is a good fuck, and that's it. And I think that's the part that's sad because, if they want to work with her and do a feature with her, why not be there in the studio? Be there in the studio with her, let her know everything's good, make sure everything's on the up and up with the paperwork. But he doesn't want that. I think part of it is there's a jealousy there. I think he really does feel a way that Chrisean has really surpassed him and has blown up. Before it was always Blueface, 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 and now it's Chrisean, Chrisean, Chrisean. These same men who are Blueface's peers, they're not reaching out to him to do a feature. They're not reaching out to him to work with him. They're not reaching out to him to take a picture, but they're reaching out to her. And I think that he feels a way about that. But again, like I always tell y'all, if she likes it, I love it. Because at this point, Chrisean is grown. I've given, plenty of advice to her as far as she needs to focus on her music and on her career, and she doesn't have to drag him along. She's her own person, but she's very much stuck on Blueface because Blueface is the first person who quote unquote believed in her. But I don't even look at it like he believed in her. I think he just felt like he could use her for what she's worth. She's pretty, she's funny, she's crazy, and it helps him with his brand, So the whole situation is insane, honey, but I want to hear from you guys. What are y'all's thoughts? How do y'all feel on this situation? Do you feel like Chrisean was wrong for taking a picture with Rick Ross? How do you feel about Lil Baby sliding in her DMs? And then what do you feel about what Blueface had to say concerning men and women working together in the industry and how a lot of it is transactional based upon sex? And do you feel like he's hating on her? That's why he doesn't want her to work with these people? Or do you feel like he's being brutally honest? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. So feel free to share the video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel. And I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.